Hey boys and girls, let's get ready for math. Today is Tuesday. So yesterday you had your math assessment. You guys did so good on it. I love how great you guys are doing at home and keeping up that good schoolwork. So yesterday you may not have done your math meeting book. So we'll get to that in a minute, but let's go ahead and start with today's date. So today's date is May 5th, 2020. Does anybody notice anything that's different since the last time we did this together? Is it still April? No, it's no longer April. It is now May. We have switched months. So let's echo after me. Ready? May 5th, 2020. Good job. All right, let's get ready for our number pattern. It goes 61, 63, 65, blank, blank, blank. Okay, I'll leave it here for you to look at if you need to write it down, and I'll go over it in just a second. Okay, I'm going to grab my marker so I can write the answer in. Okay, let's see what you got. All right, 61, 63, 65, 67, 69, 71. So what is our pattern here? Well, I can look at this digit right here. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. That's our odd numbers, isn't it? Or I could say I'm skip counting. I'm skipping over something. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. So you see how I skipped over some numbers? I bet you guys did great on that. Good job. All right, coin cup. Let's get ready for our coin cup today. So let's see. Today I have some nickels and some pennies, and we're going to be working a little bit different with this today. So I'm going to lay this out, and we're going to flip the camera over. Okay, so you see I have some pennies and some nickels. So I like to put my nickels on this side, actually. Okay, and my pennies over here. Okay, let's count how many nickels I have. 1, 2, 3. And how many pennies? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, and how do we count with nickels? Right, we count by fives. So let's count this together first. We go 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We have 19 cents here. Okay, now I'm going to do something a little different today. When I count 2 nickels, what do you hear? 5, 10. So those 2 nickels together make 10. Well, what else do I know makes 10? What's that little coin right there? Is that a dime? So let's do that again. I have my 2 nickels. I say 5, 10. So I'm going to replace them with my dime. Okay? Now let's count it and still see if we have 19. Ooh, this is tricky. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I do. I still have 19 cents. All right, so I'm going to write on in my coin cup box, 19 cents. So do you see how I have my 2 nickels are the same thing as 1 dime? That's kind of a new concept. So, all right, I'm going to flip my camera back over. All right, let's go ahead and get out our math meeting book because we are done with our coin cup and our number pattern and our day, our date. So go ahead and grab out your math meeting book. And we are going to go to our May calendar. I got a couple pictures of your April weather graph, and I love that April was so sunny one, and it made me so happy because I think February and March it was cloudy and rainy one. So yay for April. We'll have to see what happens in May. Okay, so I'm going to get to my May calendar. And like I said, yesterday you may not have done your math meeting book because we had an assessment. So if you did or if you didn't, that's okay. We're going to get started with our May. So make sure you're on the calendar that says May. And we are going to put our 1 in the Friday box. Way up here. This was Friday of last week when we don't have school, right? We had school on Thursday, April 30th. And remember I told you that was my daughter's birthday? She had turned 18. So then the next day is May 1st. And then next box, you're going to put your 2 for May 2nd. And then you're going to go down here, May 3rd, May 4th, and today is May 5th. In fact, if you scroll up, what day of the week is it? It's Tuesday. Right. So yesterday on May 4th, you did your math assessment. And today is May 5th. All right, so go ahead and get all those numbers in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you'll notice, what's on this page right here? Next to my May calendar. It's all my months. So I want to practice singing our month song, okay? You guys have been doing this all year, so I know you know it, but this will help you can actually put your finger on the month as you say it. So here we go. Ready? January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. 12 months in a year. All right, so get your pointy finger and put it on May, because that's what we're on right now is May. What month was it last month? It was April. Good. All right, we're on May. What month will it be next? When May is over, what month will it be? It'll be June. Right. Good job with your months. All right, go ahead and turn your page to your May weather graph, and we get to start a new one. So look out the window. Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? Is it rainy or snowy? And fill in your square. And when you get done with that, come all the way to the back to your counting chart. We're going to count together. We always like to count, don't we? We do a lot of counting. All right, so is everybody with me now? Let's go ahead and go to our counting strips. And today I want to make sure we count by our hundredths because that's still our newest counting strip. But I think you guys probably have it down perfect. But let's go ahead and start there. Ready? Pointy finger at the top. Here we go. We're going to count by 100ths. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. 1,000. Very good. All right, and then let's do our fives today. Ready? We can march. So go ahead and get out of your seat, push your chair in or scoot over so you're out of the way, and we are going to march today while we count by 5. So you ready? You got enough room? You're not going to hit anybody? No little siblings or anything you're going to punch? All right, here we go. Ready? And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Whew. Feel like I climbed a mountain, all that stomping around. Good job, guys. Okay, you can go back one page to your number line and put your next number in for Miss Shaw, okay? When you're done with that, close it up. And I don't think you'll need this again today, so just put it down. And we are going to get ready to look at our number of the day. Does anybody remember what our number of the day was on Thursday of last week? The last time we did math together? Anyone? Okay, so our number of the day is 100. 100. All right. What 3 digits do I need to make 100? Think about what 3 numbers do I need to make 100? Well, I need a 1, a 0, and a 0, right? What does that say? 100. Good job, guys. It takes 3 digits. 1, 0, 0. Awesome job. Now remember my coin cup that had 100 pennies in it now? So let's look at my coin cup. All 100 pennies in here. Well, today I want to do something different. Instead of using 100 pennies, I am going to use this instead. What is that? Is it a rabbit? Is it a clock? No. It's a dollar bill, isn't it? Okay, so let's talk about this. Maybe you have one. If you have one with you, go ahead and pick it up. If you don't, that's okay. You can look at mine. All right, so I want you to feel it. What does it feel like? Feels like paper, doesn't it? And I can hear it. It sounds like paper too. Or like, it makes me, when I do that, makes me think of something blowing in the wind, like a flag or something. Okay, look at this guy on the front. Who is that? Does anybody know who that is? Is that Grayson Dees? No, it's not. Who is that? That's George Washington. Can you guys say George Washington? Good. Does anybody know who George Washington is? He's the first president of our country. And what country do we live in? United States of America, or USA, right? So he was the first president of the United States of America. Who's our president today? Does anybody know who our president is today? President Trump, right? So here's our first one, okay? And now today, our president is Donald Trump. Okay, now let's flip it over. Let's look at the back. Look, it even says 1. O-N-E. Right? Because that says 1. Oh, and I meant to point out on the front, in the corners, I have a 1 and a 1. I have 1s all over it. So I know it's worth what? $1. Okay? So it's worth 100 pennies, or I can just do $1. Do you think it would be easier if I was going to go to the store to put $1 in my pocket, or to put 100 pennies in my pocket? I would rather carry $1 than 100 pennies. You remember how I said, this is so heavy. I don't want to carry 100 pennies in my pocket. I'd rather carry my dollar bill, which is worth 100 pennies. Okay, so today, if I want to get to 111, and I already have 100 pennies right here, how many more pennies do I need to make my 100 go to 111? How many more pennies do I need? All right, I'm going to write that down. You think about it. All right, let me grab some pennies really quickly. Okay, so I have 100. Here we go. 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111. Okay, I'm going to flip my camera over so you can see this, okay? All right, so I have here 100 pennies plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It took 11 pennies. So here it is. I have 100 plus 11 pennies equals 111. Look at that number. Isn't that a funny number? It has 111. 111. Right. So I could say my dollar bill, or I could use this, right? 100 pennies plus 11 more gives me 111. Or I can get rid of this and say 100 pennies plus 11 more gives me 111. All right. So there you go, boys and girls. We're adding in a new concept of our dollar bill. So I want you to go ahead and get ready. Today you have fact sheet A 7.1 and also your worksheet 111. Okay, so that's your 2 worksheets to get done. And that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow for math. All right. Bye, guys.